Hi, I'm Christina Malhotra, and I'll be sharing my big idea, baked mitts. So my personal story, I eat out a lot. I eat a lot of fast food, and when the pandemic hit, it was quite a lifestyle change for me to start cooking more at home. It allowed me to feel healthier though, which I liked because I was able to control what was going into my food, but it was very time consuming cooking. Like the amount of prep I had to do and how long that took, in addition to actually cooking the food. And then on top of that, having to clean all the dishes at the end was just too much for me. And I also had a bunch of leftovers that I would end up throwing out because by the third day, it just wasn't as good anymore. I didn't want to eat it. So I would end up throwing money in the trash essentially. And one problem though I had when searching for recipes was that it was very hard to find recipes that inspired me to try new foods and seemed like it had delicious flavor while also being healthy. And that's a problem I see with a lot of consumers, including myself today as well. So, as you can see, meal kits in 2018 were sold to 2.2 million Americans that year. And then last year, over 100 million Americans started subscribing to meal kits. I don't even know what the number is for this year, but I can assume that it was probably a lot of people were subscribing to them because of the pandemic. And the reason for it is because according to IFT.org, meal kits provide the ease, convenience, nutrition, and taste from a meal that most consumers want. And Numerator.com stated that particularly for parents of young children and full-time workers, meal kits may serve as a time-saving option for an already hectic schedule. And I did end up trying meal kits, and because I'm a very busy person as well, and it did save me a lot of time because I didn't have to go to the grocery store, and I didn't have to try and struggle to find healthy yet tasty recipes online. Because they just give you the whole menu right there on their website, and then also I didn't have too much food waste because they would portion it out for you. Now, according to youngmenshealthsite.org, they shared that fast food is a popular choice because the food is inexpensive, convenient, and tastes good. However, fast food is often made with cheaper ingredients such as high-fat meat, refined grains, and added sugar and fats instead of nutritious ingredients such as lean proteins, whole grains, fresh fruits, etc. And I'm mentioning this because the consequences of not eating at home is relying on fast food. I was that person before the pandemic. I would eat out all the time, like I said, and fast food was my number one thing. And meal kits is actually a really growing industry, like I mentioned earlier, with it going from 2.2 million in 2018 to over 100 million in 2019. Now for my competitor story, it includes delivery services such as HelloFresh, Blue Apron, which deliver fresh ingredients right to your doorstep that are pre-measured, so it limits the amount of waste that you have from leftovers, but they are quite expensive. HelloFresh has a minimum of $24.97 for 2 meals per week, and Blue Apron has a minimum of $29.97 for 2 meals per week. Now, for the customer stories, I noticed that mainly millennials are the ones that are targeted in this industry. They have busy working families, they want to eat healthy, save money, but still eating delicious food. So their current alternatives are meal kits such as HelloFresh and Blue Apron, or other food delivery services such as Uber Eats, DoorDash, just getting quick meals right to your house and ordering takeout and fast food, or just not eating anything at all and just sticking with chips in your pantry if you have nothing, because not everyone has time to cook or go grocery shopping. So my solution alleviates the pain for everyday consumers to have to travel to the grocery store to buy food and to make meals out of it, and then avoid figuring out what recipes to cook for the week that'll be healthy yet still delicious. My meal kits that are prepared and tailored to each individual will be delivered to their doorstep each week as well as the competitors, but I'll make sure that it's still healthy, clean, and tasty. and not breaking the bank. That's my main thing. I want to make sure it's affordable for my consumers. Plus, it'll limit the amount of food waste by being portioned out. It's going to have a quick cook time and limited prep involved, making us really valuable. And the way we're going to do this, being budget friendly, is since we're not going to have a lot of prep that the consumer needs to do and prepare for, the shipping costs will be lower because we won't have to send as much stuff out. We'll already have it done for them. And then it's going to be easy and convenient because you'll just have that oven ready tray and put it in the oven and leave it, and you're good to go until it's done. Or you can just put it in one pan and it'll be a one pan recipe. Just something convenient and easy like that. And again, still like chef inspired recipe, so it's delicious and then also healthy. So thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.